And then one morning I woke up and there was a letter on my desk and it said, it said my name, and then it was a letter inviting me to join the initiation process for a secret society. So I applied for 4 schools. I only got into 2 of them, Christopher Newport and UVA. UVA is a better school with a better reputation. And the distance there, it was far away enough from home where my parents couldn't surprise me with any visits.
When I decided to go back to school, I said, I'm going to try to play lacrosse, and what better place to try to play than UVA? It was just kind of one of those things that I always dreamed about. I did the next best thing, and I was the manager for the lacrosse team for the championship season and what we got of the 2020 season.
I knew that I wanted an experience that would give me the opportunity to do a lot of work in media and with communications, and I knew the media studies program was going to be a little bit more of a theoretical or social science type curriculum as opposed to just practice. It was closer to home and the people that I love, and between those 2 factors, it was a no-brainer.
I love beach week. Just 1 week in between that period of finals and graduation where you're in a different city, you're with your friends, sleeping in kind of cramped accommodations, but it's so much fun.
When I was on the field interviewing players after the Tech game, and the entirety of Charlottesville and the UVA community felt like it descended down from the Scott Stadium stands to enjoy that moment. And just the euphoria that I felt, and I could tell that everybody around me was also feeling, that shared moment was really special for me.
Winning the 2019 lacrosse national championship. I didn't get to go on the field, but you'll notice Gatorade that's dumped on the coaches at the end of the game, that I made that.
Well, I never streaked the lawn, but I really don't wish that I had done that. I don't know. Sometimes I miss my buddies. So I graduated a little bit early. And I think back to some of the experiences that maybe I left on the table there, having a little bit of time to smell the roses with a 4th year.
I think I stuck in my major quite a bit and missed out on some other things that I was interested in. I took 1 sports writing class, which was a lot of fun, but I think if I had known that a little bit more ahead of time, I could have done a little bit more with that.
I would have changed my first year experience. There was a period of time where I isolated myself for a little bit of time, and it prevented me from making friends that first semester. I wish I could have just told myself it's okay to feel things and it's okay to reach out to other people.
Take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. And if you're looking for a specific one, go find it, because UVA is full of them.
You shouldn't be afraid to go beyond the boundaries of grounds. And quite frankly, even beyond the boundaries of, say, grounds, the corner, and Rugby Road. A lot of people end up gravitating towards those places and miss out on a lot of what makes Charlottesville a special community.
I think my advice for first years is to not try to force finding a family. I think part of my issue was at the very beginning of my first year, I tried to find that group of people that everybody told me were going to be my family for life. But it takes time, and it's okay.
I'm going to miss all my friends that are still in Charlottesville. I'm going to miss the French department specifically also. I loved the French department, but Charlottesville's a great town full of great people.
It's probably going to be the people and spending the time there. I spent a lot of time away from grounds and school itself, and I spent a lot of that time by myself. But when I was on grounds, at work, in class, the people that I was around made that school a lot of fun.
I'm from a place where, I guess, just your average American suburbia, where you have this sprawl, and maybe you don't even have the same diversity of thought or any other type of diversity for that matter. Meanwhile, Charlottesville, you could be running through a beautiful campus, grounds, and then trees and mountains and towns with ancient little shops and old architecture, and seeing different people and interacting with different people, and it's all walkable. And on grounds, the professors and different peers that you interact with, I don't think that I'm going to find that again, ever, probably.